Hi, welcome to Wondrous Wildemount, where we always make good decisions and nothing bad ever happens.
And I remembered my lactaid.
Yay!
Lactate.
Welcome to week 29.
What a fucking intro.
Hell yeah. Best one yet. Shan, would you like to read your
Lactate.
Hey, let me turn this music down for me. It's gonna distract me. And there's a certain energy in the studio.
I can barely fucking hear it. I don't
I
understand.
got you. Hang on.
No, don't.
Don't.
Okay, we're good.
Okay.
I just
Anyways.
needed you to not, like, explode it because it was at 200%. Sorry, Shan.
Oh, good, boo. Official correspondence. Do not read. My sweet Mia, you will not be able to read nor understand this letter, at least not right now. You are only 4 at my time of writing. But I desperately hope that one day you will bring this paper to me, a confused expression on your face, and that I will be able to tell you this story along with many more. The first thing you ought to know is that the universe is enormous. Hundreds of worlds exist outside our own, each teeming with unique and fascinating forms of life, and each of those little lives forming cultures and habits and proclivities. Currently, I write to you from a waiting room in a place called Waterdeep, in a world called Oral. Even with as much time as I spent in our libraries, I have never heard of such a place. It is beautiful, motley at times, but truly cosmopolitan, bringing with curious people and their curios. It is here that we encountered a wizard named Lylin, and a floating brain in a jar, yes, you read that right, they call Azzy. In desperately attempting to return to Exandria, home to you, my darling, I negotiated a kind of bargain with the wizard. She was particularly insistent on obtaining an artifact from the time of the Great Collapse. Those were awful times, Mia, and I am glad that you were not yet alive to see them. A stable, peaceful LPR was not always the case. Our people have had to make great sacrifice to survive. I will explain this too one day. The group that I travel with ventured back through time. Yes, you read that right too. I have more questions than answers myself. Obtained this artifact and returned. Unfortunately, I did not exactly return when they did. I am unsure what transpired exactly. I was in this liminal space, quiet and soft and very dark, when my tether on life drew taut, then snapped entirely. I knew that I was dead. I had to be, and whatever was left of me was drifting far, far away from my body. I found that I could not make to return, and even worse, I did not want to. For in that form of pure essence, I had no earthly tether at all, no want nor desire, no fear or pain. Then I was snagged from the air by a cool arm, something strong and sure, and with a great reverberating voice they said, "It is not her time." I must have been carried or pushed, because when I re-entered my body, it was like being plunged into an ice bath. And when I woke, I was drowning in terror, because the thought of leaving this world while people I love still breathe, that is a torture worse than death. I felt too as if something had changed, something I could not quite put my finger on. Dread washed over me again when I realized that tampering with the past might have erased you, my angel. I was so relieved when I heard your voice, I quite nearly cried right there in the street. Admittedly, for the rest of the day, I felt mostly beside myself, like I was hovering just above my body looking down. People asked me whether I was alright, and what was I supposed to say? A brush with death keeps the healer away. Oh yes, I'm alright, I just find it quite hard to breathe now. Or indeed, I'm actually not quite sure how to operate normally anymore. No. Such things are folly and trifle, so I said that I was fine, and that was that. The rest of the day was spent shopping, talking, and saying our final goodbyes. Tomorrow we cast off, and magic will return us to Exandria. I know, but I would consider such things permissible in the current situation. And most excitingly, I will be a day closer to giving you the tightest hug physically possible. Promise me that you haven't grown up too fast. I don't think I could bear it. Love, always. Mama. Mama. Official correspondence, do not read.
Hell yeah. Muchas gracias. Hell yeah. So that's what happened last week.
Adelaide makes me feel a type of way, man.
This week, you have landed the ground is dry, the air arid. Before you stands a train station. You guys can drag yourselves out at the bottom if you'd like.
You picked my flavor autism. And I wish I was joking.
Trains or questions?
Da, 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 da,
What did you-
da.
Answer the question, motherfucker.
It's trains.
Trains, because I work on trains.
Planes and
Cool.
automobiles, dog. I respect an train autism is a time-honored tradition, truly.
Please tell me you know of that guy with the
train
camera
spotter?
that fucking kid in his cute little sweaters that gets way too excited about trains. I love him. He's so precious.
That goofy-ass fish bowlins. It's so good every time.
All right.
Cool.
So is there a train currently at the station?
There is a train at the station, and as you walk up, you see the doors are open.
Let's get our bearings, I suppose.
You do notice that it is just you guys plus Tor. The rest of your party is not here.
You mean Tuanoth and
Chuck.
Sir Henrik.
Chuck and Heinrich, yeah.
Chuck and Heinrich and Tuanoth, or not?
yeah.
They are all three of them came with you and are not present.
Let's figure out where we are, unless somebody knows.
So let's figure out where the people that probably stick out a lot are to. I don't think they get a lot of walking robots and 8-foot-tall Goliaths.
I'm sure they get all sorts around here.
Problem.
I'm gonna take one look around and look down at my dress, which is naturally very elegant and very expensive looking, and then I'm going to kind of wave my hand over it, and then what appears is a less expensive and kind of normal looking dress for the climate.
What color is
I
it?
don't feel like
Nate?
getting mugged. It's gonna be a kind of deep, like a deep orange, like a burnt sunset orange.
I can dig it.
With that new set of armor that I showed a couple pics of, I did include that dark blue cloak, and that's kind of, even though it's a bit hot out, honestly, keeping that over the metal is probably for the best anyhow, so
Yeah.
trying not to
I'm
look
also
like a giant shiny man.
Yeah, I'm also gonna draw my hood because I look very far in.
Beetlejuice has immediately melted into his human disguise.
Well, actually, Adelaide, do you still have your, just hazel eyes and, short auburn hair at this point?
Yeah, I do, but I still look like I'm still look a bit weird, but yeah, I do. Yeah, for now.
Now that we're back on Exandria, I'm less personable, so yeah, my hood's also up.
You can roll me a history check, Dev.
Okay. Will do.
Hard to say. Trains exist. They aren't super prevalent on Wildemount.
Wildemount.
I'm gonna go up and I guess look at this thing that has all the signage. Notice the recently tacked on new part of New Yorin. And just kind of he looks at it kind of quizzically for a second before pulling a face and walking away as he starts lighting a cigarette.
Bubs, you see that.
See what? Apologies.
If you didn't
Keep
hear it,
pulling a
never mind.
face at a time.
I heard New Yorin and I was like,
Yeah, the J's not silent.
the New
We're gonna
Joran.
Yorin.
But yeah, they looked a little disgusted.
Disgusted at us, or
No, Beetle looked disgusted after reading the sign.
oh, my bad. My brain ain't here. The music had me going too much, and now I'm coming off that.
It's coming down.
It's going down, down.
I suppose I'll unless Beetle's gonna say or do something, I'm gonna start doing things since I don't know any better. I'm just kind of throwing that out there.
You go right ahead and do whatever you need to do, Devin.
I suppose I'll walk up to the front and just how much for tickets and where are they going?
Well, this train right here is going over to New Joran. Ticket in the VIP space will cost you a gold. Ticket in the Gold Member Plus cost you 5 silver. And Gen Pop will cost you 1.
What's with the new part of it?
Oh, you ain't heard? You must not be around from around here. Somebody burned down like half the city.
That's mighty wild. So what, they just built a new one on top of the old one?
Yeah, there's been some outside philanthropy and some people helping out.
Oh, there's always outside philanthropy, isn't there?
You all right?
I'm great. Thank you for asking.
They squint.
Just a little worn out after a long trip.
This little bugbear fellow wearing glasses.
You know, not all of us are particularly big fans of some of the new guardians of the area who've so deemed themselves.
Well, if you don't want to go to New Joran, you can wait till well, train's coming back in about 2 days, and then it's going back to Amon through Western.
Well,
Westrun I've heard of at least. I know they've got a Cobalt Soul branch over there. But 2 days? Just out of curiosity, if we went to this New Joran, would it be the same train coming back that would then head to Westrun, just on the same line?
it's all the same train.
It is not the same train. Why you gotta be lying to this poor fella? We got a couple trains coming in and out. There ain't no switches till Western though, so we're looking at a few days. One will be back. It's not going to be this train going, all the way to Amon and then all the way back. It'll be a little quicker than that.
I'm basically just curious if we went to New Joran, if we'd have time to make it back for the Amon-bound train.
Well, you could catch a train out of New Joran all the way to Western or Amon.
Would that be faster?
Well, it'd be faster than trying to walk your ass back here and get on this one.
Did I cut Chan off?
I'm waiting. You go, bro.
I'll just, at this point, I'll just take a step back, doing the kind of contemplative nod. I don't want to make this decision for everybody yet, but...
Beetle, do you know where we are?
Yeah.
It would be helpful if you volunteered some kind of information.
Well, we're about 40-something miles out from the shithole of the planet.
Is this where you're from?
I'm not from Joran. But I'm from north of it.
From where?
Joran.
Right.
Listen, right now we're at the base of something called the Black Valley. Up at the top of it, you get Joran. It's kind of like the last stand before nothing. Except nothing ain't nothing no more and hadn't been for a while because they found silver up that way. So there's some people who
Right.
live up north in the Umber Hills. That's where.
Okay. I assume that if you are from around here, then so are particular people from your past.
Excuse that.
Would you like to leave?
No, I think I have a couple of things I need to get wrapped up here. If y'all want to head on, I wouldn't blame you. Umber Hills are the whole place is awful, but the Umber Hills are extra bad. You don't know this, you're not from around here. Whole place is basically razed to the ground from the last big battle, so there's about jack and shit. We go out about halfway past where Palor lost his sandal.
Right. I kind of glance at Roke. I glance at Bob Dub.
Are we going to this place or not?
I don't know.
I'm just
what you're
along for the
doing.
ride.
But I know where I'm going.
Where are you
I'm
going?
to see what a new Joran looks like. Always was a fan of innovation.
Fine. That sounds good enough. At this point, I'm not keen on seeing anybody split apart quite yet. Just after everything, it feels like something's about to happen. Can't really explain it. But also, right now we know that Dazzlebranch is after you, specifically. And he's somebody that I need to get after. And the rest of us, for that matter. So if everybody else is okay with it, we're gonna tag along with you.
Really, you are too generous.
Someone has to babysit Beetle. I
I
smile.
think you're all. He kind of when he catches you smiling, he actually kind of goes, "All right."
Ah, dear.
I look back to the ticket teller. What is the difference between the Gen Pop, the Gold Plus, and the VIP? Are any of them private compartments?
Well, the VIP tends to be, because ain't nobody want to pay it, but other than that, the Gold Club, it's close to full right now, and so is Gen Pop.
Jim Bob's about as good as being in a bar. It's actually
How
pretty
much?
good.
How much was the VIP?
It's a gold.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
Well,
Right now,
looky here, we got a lot of rich folk.
I give them a
that's
side eye.
fine. Gold's all the same here.
Right.
Damn it, Colby.
I turned it off, I swear.
That was the best.
Nothing will ever trump butterflies in my ass during my coming out speech.
You're welcome.
I'll go ahead and put down a gold for myself Privacy is worth payment.
I'll just put down a gold for everyone else, including myself as well.
Copy that. You see this bugbear
On me,
smiles. He's got like 3 gold teeth.
I have 3 gold teeth in my bag.
I still have Benetti fingers, so
That's probably
No.
gross
I
by
still have
now.
the
I
Benettis.
still,
Bro.
I still have a hallucinogenic mushroom from session 0.5.
I mean they're wrapped up, and at this point it'll be used for magical identification of like, yeah, we did that.
Fair.
I still have the random finger I found in a cave in my pocket.
Jesus.
Stop collecting fingers! I shouldn't have to say so
That's
loud.
an alien finger.
Dennis,
Carl!
did the
Carl!
I
guy
didn't see the 16. 16's hard to say. Like it's way more magic than you can, but like than you can muster. However, like, I mean, you did just get teleported in what seems like an instant across what took you about a month to go by a very fast ship.
That is actually an excellent point. Is there a calendar in this building?
No. There's a clock. That's about it.
One other thing, just spent a couple of days of travel and lost track of it. Could you give us the date, please?
Well, it's 1493. I'm kidding. It's they say whatever it would be to make the timeline up perfect.
So it's been a month.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I feel that on so many levels.
What?
Holy shit. I feel that on so many levels.
Oh yeah.
No, Adelaide's kid
it's
is already like
1585.
15.
My kids, yes.
Oh god.
I
Well,
think I'd be really
14
upset.
In the 1490 somethings, it would be 100 years ago. So at least 100. What? The
When
camera's
does this
fine.
when does this train leave?
About 20 minutes. Once everything's done getting loaded up.
That will include
Alright.
us.
One other question. You mentioned philanthropy. Any... Who's doing it?
This fancy feller out of Wildemount. I think his name was something Dyer.
He's still in the area?
Just happen to be in the area.
Sitting around.
Around.
I don't know. I ain't never seen the feller. I just know he's doing work,
Hmm.
or at least his money's doing the work.
Metal
Right.
way.
Right.
Does he have any shops in the area or anything like that?
It's vengeance in two people's eyes.
3, I think.
Hey guys, you ready for new nude, Oren? Because it's gonna be burnt down again.
Okay, forward down our city!
plot twist? There's a red button on the back of Plop's back that just says "just in case," and it explodes everything in a 3-mile radius.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my
That's
god.
where all the
I push
residuum is.
That's not canon, right?
No, it's not. Definitely not. He comes back. I don't know that he's got any shops going on, but we're taking a load of their textiles to get sold. And you kind of look out and you see a bunch of workers like loading boxes onto a flatbed.
Wait a
What do
minute,
these
wait a
What do
minute,
these
wait a minute.
workers look like?
Assorted people?
Oh,
Is his name Dyer because he works in textiles?
I don't know the man.
Oh.
I look over at Beetle and I just say, a long-running family of textile. It's like when your family's in a place for a long time and they were all Smiths, and so your last name is Smith. Yes, that is exactly how it works.
People don't. Well, sure.
Do you have a family name?
Lots of places. Okay. Alright. Well, thank you much, sir. Anything else we should be aware of going on in the area?
People in Jordan are saying some big scary monster with red eyes is fucking with pets and cattle or horses left out overnight, but that's an old wives' tale.
Yeah, or a Baylor again.
I'm sorry, what?
Nah, I think the new
What?
sheriff would have taken care of that.
New sheriff.
Yeah.
He part of the town or part of the Silver Watch? Or Shade Watch, I should say. Shit.
They came in when Dyer came in.
Yeah, of course he did. All right.
Not sure his name. He's a nice feller though. Wears top hat.
Well, thank you so much. I'm gonna go ahead and get boarded. I'm gonna follow Adelaide out with, as previously typed, August close by.
Hell yeah.
There is now a noticeable stiffness in his walk.
There's a new sheriff in town.
I'll turn to Rogue. Are you alright?
I wasn't expecting to find him here. I'm not even sure if we will, but thought we were here to deal with Beatles' problems.
Well, that's the lucky thing about me is no matter where we go, I'm still going to have problems. You, on the other hand, have a very specialized set. If I see that guy, though, I'll kill him. Free of charge.
This is not great because we know that he's got prior connection to Dazzle Branch, and I'd really not rather deal with more than one of them at a time.
Well, let's focus on one thing at a time, which first is getting on this train and getting through the valley.
Sure.
All right. It is at this point, Adelaide, you receive a message in your brain space.
Oh no.
Mine! My private domicile!
I will not be harassed, bitch.
Adelaide, it is cold. Where are you?
Oh no, Chuck.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh my god. They've got 25 words! Give me more work with Chuck! Fuck, shit. Okay. Chuck. Where are you? Where? I don't remember. Where
It's the
Beetle
Black
is
Valley.
Black
Southern
Valley?
Tal'Dorei.
Southern Tal'Dorei. Fuck, how many words?
Southern Tal'Dorei.
You
Northern
you
Tal'Dorei.
you are at
Maybe
you're
it's
at
north. Stay safe. That's it.
Finally, I know more about an area in this world than Devin.
Solid.
I
Doing
picked
a
like
lot of
the shittiest, dinkiest little place possible that I knew he would know about.
Tuanoth says he will keep us safe. He thinks he knows where we are.
Where? Chuck, where? Chuck! Chuck, please, I swear to fucking God, tell me where you are right now. Please, I swear to God, please.
You still have 10 words left.
Oh
Please,
God,
I
please
swear to
no.
God, please. I swear to
No.
God, please. I swear to God, please.
That's pretty much it.
P.S. Not a druid.
You sound distressed. He thinks we are in the Flotcat Alps.
Flot cap. Oh, flot cap. Flot cap. Alps. Okay. We're off to kill someone. I think. Meet you soon. Sent.
No response.
Good. Great. I look at the rest of the group and I say,
Chuck and Tuanoth are safe.
They are in plot cap.
Plot capped. Oh.
Plot cap. Plot. Something.
Something. Flot something.
Where Core was from, or am I mistaken?
No, you're right.
Oh,
Yeah, they
Well,
went
that's-
home.
good.
Yeah.
Crazy how some of us remember that.
Did they mention if Schroeder's with them?
No, I'm just saying it's genuinely crazy that I remember that. Castillo's
No,
is
they didn't
funny.
mention it. They didn't mention it.
Henrik is here too. Thank you, Adelaide.
Oh, wait, I got an additional one. Okay.
What is she doing? Sending letters?
I don't know. Can I speak out loud and not respond to the sending, or is it like I've never known how this works?
You don't have to respond to the sending. Like you have to like actively put mental.
Can I like pause it for a sec while I talk?
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody want to pass on a message to Chuck?
Don't freeze to death. It's a bad way to die.
If you see signs of home,
Oh, of course. That's true. Anyone else?
You can tell them that they could head to Bergstadt if they need to.
All right. I'll respond and I'll say, Roke says to head to Bergstadt if you need. Tor asks to
keep your eyes peeled for signs of home.
prove any
You'll know what it
signs of
means.
life.
Okay, that works.
And
Reports back
Bishop
into
says, don't die from the cold.
One moment, please. Oh yeah, that's how that works. You get no response, but you can sort of ascertain, as you're somewhat familiar with the spell now, that they may not have the capacity to cast it any more times today.
Yeah. I get it. I've been there. We've all been there. I walk on the train.
Hell yeah.
Following.
I've already been there, dog. I've been on that train.
Did Bubdub see any grung?
No.
No, I didn't
chances
get
of there
anything.
being
I didn't
wrong
even realize you typed that. I'm sorry.
Oh,
in
you're
an
good.
arid environment.
I was
is
just letting
unbelievable.
everybody do their thing. I mean, yeah, I must look out of place as fuck.
It's very dusty here. Good luck.
Yeah, thanks. It's a good thing I still have the jug.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, you guys can drag yourself out on what is very obviously the VIP train.
Yahoo!
Yes,
Oh,
let
she
me
drops.
change
Oh.
this.
Oh, that's
All right. You hear the horn go as the train sets off. And there's a few bottles of water, some like light snacks, like something pre-wrapped, kind of in just like a crate here. Cabinet, that's the right word. And well, I was just putting these crates on the map, and then my brain just went there. But yeah, this time is, for all intents and purposes, yours to maybe grill CJ.
bro.
What should we expect once we depart from the train?
Well, I don't really know. They're rebuilding the place, evidently. So. But when last I was there, it's the last town at the edge of civilization. It sure as shit acts like it. The normal law don't really extend out this way. You get shit like the Shade Watch instead. A bunch of assholes who think they're akin to God because they have the biggest weapons around. You get a lot of. They showed up a lot when the silver miners did, which has been great for the local economy, but also it means there's a bunch of random assholes showing up and getting eaten all the time. You also get all the shade. The only thing that grows there is shade grass, which is spice, which people farm. Those guys are okay. So you get a big mix of people coming through, but the thing to note is most everyone is desperate.
Do we need to worry about people trying to rob us or worrying about folks recognizing you?
I'm a brand new face here. I don't know who would recognize me.
Do we need to call you by a different name?
Yeah.
Sorry, could I insight that? I was muted.
I mean, he literally is talking about his disguised face.
Yes, you can.
I want to insight the integrity of what you're saying.
Damn.
Oh no.
I'm like, wow.
You
That
know,
is
Don't
Yeah.
interesting.
add one of
I
your
like how Shane
30
becomes dev
Oh,
whenever
you're
she
so
rolls
right.
insight.
Shut. Wait, you're so right. Based?
19.
He's genuinely trying to give you what information he can in this moment.
You're
But he's
you're
not
down
really.
again, CJ.
He's generally trying to give what information he can in this moment. But he's not really sure what to say. Oh, there's also demons.
I'm sorry, you said demons?
Yeah, demons. Lots of demons. Mostly up in the hills, though. They don't really stray into Joran too often. Part of that's just because there's too many people and they don't like how it sounds.
Has that always been a thing?
Been a thing for a while now. I don't really know the details because I didn't exactly have school, but something like the last big demon battle and all their blood got spilled everywhere and the whole place tainted, and that's why nothing grows with the shade grass. You get all sorts of little shitters coming up through the mountains, which ranges from your average everyday but you kind of just kick to death with a boot if you do it right. But every now and then, like, something big shows up and those are the bad guys. Oh, and sometimes there's ghosts.
Bub Dub looks at Roke, who is the resident hunter in the group.
He just
Can you deal with these things, or can you teach how to deal with these things?
I mean, in my history, the best way to deal with the demon is keep hitting it till it stops moving.
That's your way to deal with everything. Hostile.
we've got magical weapons, so as far as fighting them, some of them are resistant to non-magical, but we've got that covered. I will say, unfortunately for you, that a lot of demons are more likely to be resistant to fire, but not immune. Devils are more likely to be immune. No, it's still not great. They are also, if they're demonic, likely to not care too much about poison, or looking over at Tor, or frost.
You just named off everything I'm good at.
Well, he's making assumptions. You get a good variety. Sometimes you get the normal kind, or the shadowy kind, or all sorts of shit. Depends on the mood. But the thing I would say really watch out for is keep your shit, anything that you care about close to your person. Don't go back talking people unnecessarily, like yours truly has a proclivity towards. That's how you get into bar fights. Don't spend a lot of money in one place, ever. Do not make it obvious that you got a lot of money. Don't, and this is the biggest one, never, ever trust Shade Watch.
What was that last bit?
The Shade Watch.
Trust them, don't trust them.
Is that the police force?
I'll try and fix my mic.
Apparently, kind of what Beetle said,
Hold on.
more self-appointed. Do they work with the sheriff? I wonder.
Bounty hunters or something?
Apparently they came in with the silver miners. That's what he was saying. But
So
do they work with the sheriff?
Is it any better?
There you go.
Slightly.
Okay. Slightly?
It still
Do the
sounds
Shade Watch-
canned, but it's at least like legible now.
Yeah.
That's so weird. Should I try to leave and rejoin again?
No,
Or is it
we're
gonna-
good. We're good.
Okay.
Did Shade
Well-
Watch work with the sheriff, or is that a separate problem we have to worry about?
Separate problem. It kind of depends. They probably have the police force under their payroll. The silver, when all the prospectors came through for the silver, they brought all their mercenaries with them, trying to, not die from demons. And a group of them kind of rallied in Joran. I think they maybe had good intentions to begin with, but as with all things, they're pretty much a bunch of assholes with big sticks. I'll be walking around in shiny goods and bossing people around. It's kind of that thing where you don't disrespect them and you pay them when they ask, because otherwise, oops, somehow the demons slip through the crevices and your house is on fire.
Is Beetle still wearing the clothes that he died in, allegedly?
No, he changed.
Okay.
I can't say.
What do we call you when we're here?
Something boring, Adam.
Adam? Alright.
Unless you have a better one, Adelaide.
Bill.
Bill? Or Phil with a P?
Bill. With a B.
With a B. Sure, you can call me Bill if you want, Bird. You can call me whatever you want.
I'm going to look at who's closest to me, Bob Dub.
Oh,
Do
I
you-
finished this.
Do you have any plans to investigate the textiles aboard the ship? Or the train?
I didn't see any of my people with him, but I didn't think about it till now. I don't exactly look like I'm in the right spot, if you know what I mean. It's a little dry, not good for
Gestures to his body.
You need a bath or something.
I pat the jug that's on my backpack that, for whatever reason, is always filled with water and it's just sloshing around.
I should be okay. I don't know. I feel out of place.
Me too, don't worry.
I mean, your place is space, isn't it?
Sort of.
Yeah. This is entirely new to me. I'm from Wildemount. We're in the middle of, I don't know, in a climate that does not agree. This is gonna be fun.
It's almost like the GM playing something like this.
Crazy. I was crazy once.
Actually, listening to what Adelaide was saying, since we're in an empty cart alone and it's, unless you're like whispering,
No. Yeah, you'd be able to hear.
I look between Bubdub and August. She has a point. There's no guarantee that it's nothing other than just legitimate business. But we're on a train for a while, which means it'd be pretty easy to go look at those shipments. At least we would know what sort of interference we would have if there was a problem. Just saying.
Bubba's currently looking at what spells he has prepared.
You could always just climb along the rooftops, because you're pretty light with the sound of those wheels turning.
Music.
I don't think you'd make too much sound going over the top.
You want to put the frog on the top of a mobile train?
Everybody get down.
You just all of a sudden hear Bubdub say, in a very as commanding a voice as he could possibly sound,
Get down.
duck.
I lean down. Sorry.
Yep. I wall up to the side of the
I
train.
pull my gun out and point towards what you just messaged me.
What?
You see Bubdub point his pistol out the window onto the ridge behind the train, kind of a little bit ahead of you, and it sort of, follows an area as he is, pointing. In the next moment, you hear the train whistle go, quite loud this time. And then you feel, the train shudder a little bit, but nothing crazy.
I have a sinking feeling something bad's happening.
Would I have known that shine to be something specific, like something that is in my hand?
Give me a perception check.
Hell
With your
yeah.
eyes, Bert.
Can I guidance?
I think it's too quick, but it's fine. He's got advantage and shit.
I have advantage.
About to get hijacked.
With a 23, you do see a muzzle flash, though it is a gun much longer than a pistol. And you see holding it is a Warforged.
How far
Who
away?
then gets up and, hops on a horse and scoots away as the train passes him.
Did I see anything else out the window? Like perhaps other people that are riding next to the train?
Only him. Nobody
Only him?
next to the train. Nobody.
We're right near the front, so assuming there's some way to access or look through a window, I look to the front. Is the engineer been shot out of the train?
No. You see him. He's like dancing and rocking out to some sort of music coming off like a magic rock.
Okay. Well, that's
He
something.
didn't
at least.
fire any bullets, I don't think.
Please tell me it's Led Michael.
I thought by muzzle flash,
the Rolling Stones.
he meant that he shot at something.
I think he meant the muzzle glinted.
Nope. I meant muzzle flash. Dev is
Oh
correct.
shit, it fired?
Uh-huh.
Something got shot.
If I look
this
at the
is-
back of the train, is the other cars getting further away?
In fact, the last two cars are moving further away.
Oh.
Which is probably the textile cars.
That'd be the textile cars.
Oh, that's tragic.
What you get for not paying premium.
So weird.
You also see Colby. As you're kind of looking out, as everyone else is looking to where the shot came from, a sort of large green man jump off the side of the train and begin to walk
Dad!
towards the stuff.
He jumps out the side of the train?
Yeah, just like a roll. Gets up, dusts himself off.
And he's like following the carts that are just slowing down to a stop now.
They would have stopped by now. He just like, got off and got to them. And then the train goes around a bend.
I let everybody know that a mini-me, because of course I'm bigger, he was far away, jumped off the train and stopped the cars.
A mini you?
Are we gonna acknowledge, like, tell anybody that the train just got robbed, or are we just letting this one go?
The train got robbed?
Yeah, they
The-
took
the-
the carts.
yeah.
The train was like this, and now train like this.
I suppose it kind of is a matter of how much Rook and Bob-Dub want to investigate the textile carts.
I
Could
said
jump
leave
off
it.
and go walk to him real
So-
quick.
Yeah, about that we can't.
And then we
Yeah,
just
yeah,
walk back onto the train?
Stop the train.
Don't stop the train.
I was about to say, I feel like that's a bad idea. Hey, Beetle, how much you know about Warforged?
Warforged.
Yeah, they're like robots, kind of like Chuck.
I know they're.
Are they common around here?
I mean, they happen, you know. People pass through. You get a lot of transients, as it were, and then you get a lot of people going up in the hills and a lot of people not coming out.
Or did you have something?
Do you remember how whenever we were all in the shop and we didn't do anything, but we got blamed for everything? Do you think this same thing's gonna happen again?
No, we're the ones who paid the money. They're gonna blame the poor people back there.
Well, we bought stuff at the shop, we paid money, and they blamed us for blowing up the shop after we just gave the dude money.
Listen, as far as sequence of events goes, we're the farthest away from those train cars. We'll be
That's
fine.
your only thing saying they won't?
What, they won't blame the strangers who suddenly got onto the train and in the car all by themselves? No, what's suspicious about that? Or
I mean,
easy
you
to
can
pin
go
on?
ahead and keep stirring yourselves up over what we cannot predict all you want.
Yes.
But if they think we shot a train car loose from inside the train, up here, sitting here with two cars between us, they're dumber than bricks.
Right, because you have so much faith in the law enforcement around here, as you've previously told us.
Yeah, the
They're not.
Shadow Grass Teniers, or whoever they are.
Yeah, the Shadowgrass. Yeah, they're a real problem.
Teniers. Yeah.
Alright, well, since you're clearly not concerned, I don't see any reason to concern myself. I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna take out my study materials and continue working on languages.
Bub's gonna pull out his mason's or not mason's tools, but his smith's tools and start working on the wind sail.
There's not enough room, nor is the thing steady enough. You can work on it, but it's not gonna go well.
It's not gonna go well. What about plop? Can I work on plop?
Same. You're on a bumpy ass train, man.
Trains aren't that okay. Fair enough. I worked. Yeah, they're pretty fucking.
Trains are so bumpy they have no suspension.
Yeah, never mind.
You got a train with shocks? Beetle just kind of pulls his hat down, pulls out his guitar, and just kind of starts picking out little random tunes that sort of stop and start, leaning back, seemingly casual in the chair, though if you were to look under the brim, you would see he is definitely keeping an eye out for Selena.
So
I love that.
do you just always have a guitar on your back, typically?
Fuck yeah, why not?
Okay.
Well, I mean, when we're traveling with all of our belongings, yes.
I just know that, like, previously on the ship it had been manifested for you sort of deal.
It is
I mean, I
that
can always
guitar. The thing is, things made on the ship, the magic wouldn't work off the ship.
Yeah, so the guitar is still there, it just doesn't do the illusory images anymore. Just like I still have cigarettes, but they're not medicated anymore, so Beetle is officially going back off of his meds.
Great.
That's terrifying.
Hey, Beetle.
What?
I got mentioned that the sheriff has a cool hat. When we beat him up, should we take his hat?
When, not if.
Well, I mean, he's gonna come over here and blame us. I just know it. We're meeting the sheriff as soon as we step off this train.
Well, a guilty attitude is the first step towards arrest, so clear your
Okay.
mind of all illegal thoughts. But yes, when we beat him up, we will take his hat and you can have it.
Okay.
Do you not want it?
No.
It's a nice hat, Tor.
I know, but I'm pretty.
Hats are Are you saying that if you wear a hat, you ain't pretty?
No, it takes me down a notch.
You're covering up something.
Exactly.
But it would also make you taller.
I would stand out, August.
Yeah, that would make him stand out. No, you could just go out into the arid, dry sun, beating directly into your eyes and on the back of your neck, day in and day out, and be totally fine.
Then I can look like this.
Mhm.
And squints. Puts on my best Clint Eastwood.
Oh, hells. Just don't trust anyone who's being too overtly friendly with you right off the bat. And don't trust the sheriff. Just don't trust anyone. It's kind of a good rule of thumb. Mesothelium.
I will stand up, wash down my dress, look outside. Nah. And I will walk over and sit on the chair beside Tor and show him how to play pianoforte.
Ooh.
Why are you playing it loud?
Because you gotta play it loud.
You're on a train. It's
Unless you're not playing it.
Hell yeah. Can you give me a performance check, Adelaide?
I can certainly try.
And you can guide yourself on this.
Oh, cool.
Ooh.
Plot twist:
nifty.
Adelaide has like a plus 12 to performance.
I wish.
Oh hell yeah!
Based.
Oh hell
You're
yeah!
going nuts on this piano.
Crap.
Needle just kind of shifts to play harmonies to whatever she's playing.
Hell yeah!
Tor has the one note on the end, like the bass note. Just
She had the wrong time, so I'm like,
yeah.
It's like he's got a sausage for a finger.
The frog is keeping his. Frog's just gonna keep his eyes on the horizon for any other suspicious activity.
Okay.
Sis is gonna do something shocking and eat some bread on the
Hell
floor.
yeah!
Wait,
You
why did
find
you-
new bread in the cabinet?
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, well, it's just to make sure. You were asking me about Warforged. Why?
That was the thing that shot
Oh,
out there.
okay, so we got some kind of Warforged with a gun and a miniature Tor jumping off the side of a train.
Yep.
Sounds like a real band of winners.
It was just a green guy who fell off the train, but like gracefully fell off and walked to the carts that stopped.
Is
Does it
there
sound like Beetle knows this band
any
of
way
winners?
to gracefully fall off of a train?
Yeah, you just don't. He went off purposely, and then he rolled on the ground, and he got up and walked like he meant to do it. So that's gracefully falling.
falling with style. Thank you, Toy Story.
Hard
Okay.
to say.
Fair enough.
And you suddenly don't know if anything he's ever said to you has been true.
I know for a fact nothing that he said to me has been fucking.
I tell the truth a lot. You guys just don't believe me.
It's because you.
Oh my
lied.
god,
You know
Beetle
what?
is the new Jessup?
Killing my argument.
This sounds. This.
It's like You tell the truth, but you also like very purposefully only tell us truths that you want us to know. Like you definitely hide stuff all the
Where
time.
have we heard this before?
Lie by omission.
Tell us
Gosh,
all this time.
gosh, I wonder who else lies by omission all the time in this group, Adelaide.
Don't turn it on me, bro.
Addie's
How
never
She
lied.
is your husband and you have a child, and it took you 3 months to tell me that.
Yeah, we kind of know like a
Sorry.
lot more about her background than we do yours at this point.
You know a lot
Yeah.
of pieces of. Well, Adelaide knows a lot of my background. Nobody else does. I keep forgetting that.
Yeah.
She's the only person with any amount of detail into my life.
Nice.
Is that why you hate her so much?
Pretty
I love
much.
Adelaide.
He
We're
also
the
just
best.
hates women.
Yeah, I'm a
Checks out.
misogynist.
Pretty much.
In game?
Yeah, he's never been nice to a woman ever.
Speaking of your husband, he just said hi in the chat.
Oh! Oh, hey! Hi, boo. Miss you. Look, here is.
Alright.
Also, go to bed, bro.
It's only like 3 in the morning there, no big deal.
Ugh.
It's a school night. That's fun.
Okay. Would anybody like to do anything else as we are training along?
Is there like a tub or anything like that in here that Bub could fit in?
Bub for
No
Bub Dub.
barrels or anything?
Mm-mm. Not in this room, at least.
Bub tub.
It was worth a shot.
Yeah.
Oh god damn it.
What if you made like a collapsible mini hot tub?
A bub tub. I'm
Yeah.
stealing
Bub tub.
whoever said that. I think it was Shan stealing it.
It was me. Yeah, that's fine. I'm used to it. Men stealing things from me.
You make it so
Hashtag
easy every
women.
single time, Denny.
All right. Well, that's it. Stream's over. No, I'm kidding. I was trying to figure out how to make a joke without fucking my cameras up, and that was changing the scene on Twitch.
Hmm.
All right. I believe I interrupted somebody, though. Was anything happening?
If the frog doesn't have the facilities to work on things, he's just going to sit quietly and look around to see if anything is going to shoot him.
Give me a perception check.
Beetle is included in things that are going to shoot him.
He's looking real testy, but he kind of always does. If he's not sad, he's mad, and there's really no middle.
Acceptable.
Denny'll be happy once or twice.
True. Maybe like 45 minutes later, you see a sign that says New Joran, 15 miles. And then you see, as you pass it, you see a taller purple tiefling leaning up against it, kind of just watching the train go by.
Is there a smile on that face?
Big one. And he's wearing a top hat.
He's wearing a top hat.
Is he hot?
I would like to attempt to shoot the top hat now. I'm joking. Bubdub just nonchalantly from the back of Plop just takes his gun and just goes bang.
Jesus Christ. The train's going a little too fast to, like, feasibly do any of that, but...
To discern hotness.
Also, Bubdub's the only one that's looking, so it's up to Bubdub.
Bub Dub, are they hot?
Are they hot?
Shan, do you need
Hard
a
to
towel
say.
to clean up everything you spit out?
Send him a picture so he can see and then judge for himself.
And
So then we actually know what Austin's opinion on this
yeah,
man is.
good point.
This is
I'm just
bullshit
curious how the
ass.
horns work with the top hat being seen as
Damn
he's a
it!
tiefling.
I forgot. I didn't.
Well,
I didn't change.
I have horns and I wear a hat all the time, and you've never questioned the logistics of that.
Yeah,
Wait,
because
what
they're
have
much
horns?
smaller horns.
Yeah, he still kind of has to wedge them in.
I feel like if you're someone that is going to make a top hat work, you're gonna have holes for your horns so that the top
I
hat
thought you
fits
were gonna
perfectly.
say if you
I
have
mean-
horns and you make a top hat work, then you're gonna be
All-
hot.
tieflings are
I mean,
inherently
that too.
theatrical in
Just
their
logic.
nature, so like, yeah, they're gonna cut holes in their top hat.
I feel like the band of the top hat would also be bedazzled.
Was that
Yeah.
Austin reacting to the hotness?
Absolutely.
Right. Smash?
Daddy, sorry.
Oh.
I will take out my what the fuck is it? My all-purpose tool, and change the cantrip that I get to minor illusion, and I will use minor illusion to make that visage to show everybody.
Okay. I'll just put it in session drops.
Oh yeah.
Brother.
I know it's you, minor
Oh,
illusion
yeah, brother.
hours.
Make an Arcana check.
Me?
Hey, you.
Why me?
Arcane this. Biatch.
Oh, it's a 7 because I fucked up.
The facial features are a little smudged, but otherwise it gets a point across.
I'll take it.
Apologies, I didn't have that copied anymore.
I'll just... Okay. I take it this isn't a figure that looks familiar by recognition or by reputation.
No.
Okay.
He's
I look
definitely
over.
hot.
I specifically look over at Beetle to see if I get any reaction when I show the visage.
He's still sitting in the corner picking at the guitar, and he kind of gives a brief glance over and goes,
At the train station, did we get the sheriff's name?
No.
They just said there's a new sheriff in town.
Yeah, we asked for the name, but they didn't know it.
There's a new sheriff.
There's a new sheriff in town.
It's high noon.
Apparently he's in Dyer's pay, though Beetle thinks that they're going to be in the Shade Guard employ, but they've already got one rich evil organization, so, you know.
Well, he did smile
Never
when the
gonna
train came past short, so he's probably in
Maybe
the
he
bad
just
stuff.
really likes trains.
Short trains?
Just really,
just-
he just likes all trains. He's just
all
happy
of
to see
these,
trains.
all of
He's
these
just that
people,
one guy that
He's
just
like,
loves
wow.
trains.
all of these
Yeah.
people are
Chases
just
them down.
autistic and they love trains. The tiefling
Yeah.
actually had the GoPro on his head, so he's fish bowling really hard.
Yeah. He's just really happy to be here.
Hell yeah.
He's probably also listening to Lay Michael like the engineer is.
Personally,
The conductor.
I'm gonna say it. He's like, I can understand where he's coming from with the daddy with his hands, because he's got nice hands, but I don't know. I don't like his hair.
You know what he reminds me of?
What?
If
Rob Zombie were a tiefling.
no, I was going to say if
That's why I didn't like his hair.
metal dude from Resident Evil Village was a tiefling. I always forget his name.
I didn't
The one who's got telekinesis and stuff?
Yeah, he's got,
Heisenberg?
like, yeah.
No, I don't see that.
I do.
Hell
And-
yeah.
I doubt he's voiced by Neil Newbone either, unless Danny has a real surprise in store.
Well,
We have had guest speakers before.
if only. That'd be my ultimate gaslight. Get Neil Newbon to come and have him not play Astarion. All right. If nothing else, you guys roll into town.
What are we rolling?
As everyone's getting let off, you do hear a commotion at the back of the train. They say you can pick up bits and pieces of, I can't believe the train fell off. I can't believe that guy jumped off. And then you hear somebody else say, like, my watch is gone. What the fuck?
Is there everything in our space? Do we still have everything on us if we are to do
Yeah,
a
you're
quick
good.
pat down and in the bag of holding,
you're
just
fine.
just in case there was like an invisibility thing?
Yeah, we're gonna run Bagman 2.0. You're starting to lose
No.
things from the bag.
Do you see how there's like
No.
transparency about like looking in the bag and making sure everything's here? I'm looking at you, Colby.
Colby doesn't control it anymore.
Exactly.
Duh. I learned my lesson.
That was the greatest play, though. Like that was so good.
It was the worst.
I
It
kept
was so good.
telling
So
Colby,
unnecessary.
like how I was telling Jared, that things were missing, and he just didn't tell anybody.
I was like, they'll show up later. Like, where can they go? They're in a bag.
It was like months. It was like 3 months. We're losing
Just
our
stuff
shit.
disappearing
In real
like, every
lifetime.
session.
Yeah, 3 real months.
It never came up in conversation. Like, no one's like, hey, have you checked the bag recently? Like, yeah, I checked the bag and there's been stuff missing.
You know what's
So-
crazy about that? It could have come up in conversation if you brought it up.
You know?
I'm so tired of this.
Vinny, this
Priorities,
place is
alright?
appropriately shitty. Excellent find.
Hang on, I need to fix the
Oh.
background.
Earthquake.
Is your background good?
Yeah, my
Mhm.
background is good.
Okay, it's bright white on my camera monitor.
It is.
Oh,
Dirty
God, it is
sand.
bright white.
There's been a murder.
It is bright white for me
In
as well.
in
Alabama.
Savannah.
There we
Oh,
go.
in Savannah. No, you're right. And I think it is Savannah.
Much better.
I like Alabama. Sounds fun.
No, you shouldn't.
The
It's
Alabama
horrible.
Slammer.
I like it in context of what we were saying.
Okay, fair.
I like how
There's
many
been a
A's there
murder.
are.
I like it when you call me
I
Big
am-
Papa.
Yeah, so you guys come into town from like down yonder. Let me get this music doing better.
Freaking trains chasing us.
Top or bottom?
Bottom right.
Thank you.
For you, babe, anything.
I'm pinned in.
You do see like these are all kind of new builds. You see some broken, dilapidated buildings. You see further on to like the east, like over here, but a ways off, there is the remains of a burned out husk of a town.
Mills. You really did a number on this place.
What destroyed the town? Do we know yet?
No.
Okay.
Beatles said he assumed it would be like a... Because they also mentioned something about red eyes, he assumed it was a Baylor.
It's a pretty big problem to have.
Yeah.
Aren't Baylors just like guard the gels?
All right. You do see that as a statue to Palor. Broke that you're gravitating towards. Not
Yeah.
quite winged, but you can give me a religion check real quick.
May I use guidance?
Yeah.
Okay.
May I assist?
One or the other.
Ah, fair enough.
All right, with an 11, everything looks to be fairly in order. You do see he is carrying. My mind's blanking on Palor, but an instrument that Palor would carry, be it like a pen, hammer, actual instrument, that kind of stuff. But it is upside down.
Like in the vibes of an upside down cross, or
I wouldn't say quite that sacrilegious. Like if Thor was holding his hammer, like an anime nerd would hold a katana.
Basically, someone just spelt it stupid, is what you're saying.
That is what it appears.
That's dumb looking as hell.
All right. We gonna find lodging, or what are we doing? Actually, you mentioned stores. Maybe we'll let's just walk through, I guess. See what the situation is. Who's here, what they're saying.
Hello, old timer.
How are you, big man?
Good. What are you doing by this fence?
You got any money?
Yes, I do.
No, 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 no,
I give him a gold
Not
coin.
again.
no. Oh,
He takes it. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome.
You see
So-
Beetle as RUNNOFT.
oh God.
To our time. Let's go. Let's go. See you, old timer. Where's there's lodging?
Do you got any money?
Yes.
I pat my frog
Holds
just
out a
real
hand.
quick, and his eyes go red.
Make an intimidation check.
Yo, based. Let's go plot.
It's not good. It's an 8.
Oh.
He sort of looks at you. Committing a crime like that against an old man like me ain't really smart.
I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't going to commit a crime. However, I don't have any money. I spent it all.
And I pat my shield on my back.
Well, then I don't know where anything is in this town.
I figured as much. All right, time to go.
I'll
I was
just
gonna ask for the shield, honestly.
You can give me a perception check, Beetle.
I'm sniffing. I'm gonna.
Are you licking rocks again?
Yeah, I'm licking rocks. I'm gonna lick a rock so good, I'm gonna be projected back into a past life where I licked rocks. Man, that's working out for me really well every single time. Let me tell you.
You don't see much of anything.
He turns around. He seems to be looking for something, and he turns around and kind of is taken aback by August just standing directly behind him. What the fuck are
August
you doing?
is basically just following you around because they have no idea where the fuck we are.
See, the old guy looks at Adelaide. You got any money?
Have you
My
got
God.
any money?
Well, I got this money that green guy gave me.
Can I have that?
No.
That's disappointing.
He squints.
I squint back. No, 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 no.
How standoffish can we get?
Also,
What we
love,
got here is a.
also love the idea that she, like, to her, this guy is a kid.
True. I'm your dad.
Boogie, woogie, woogie.
Woogie woogie woogie.
I am your
Um,
mom. I'm your mom.
I'd like to turn around to the statue,
Mhm.
and the way that it's facing this, whatever the thing is upside down, right?
Let me actually look that up. Actually, that's funny. It's a star, so that doesn't. It would be like a small, like, not big enough to be a staff, but like a little stick that a priest may hold, but with a sunburst on top.
The stick. Oh, that's lovely.
So, like a scepter or a rod?
There we are.
There we go. It's good.
I like sunstick.
I prefer rod.
if I like run my hand along this the sun stick, do I feel like it is? Shut the fuck up. If I do that, do I feel like I can like move the stone?
As you like reach up and like test it, nothing happens.
Okay, cool. I look up and down at Paylor, and then I look at the old guy again, and I say, "Are you a believer?"
Gods ain't real. What are you talking about?
You don't think so?
If they were, why the fuck would this place exist?
It's an awfully bold take for you.
Something going on with you. I don't like your vibe.
Vibe
Your
check
vibe. Where are
failed.
you going? Come back! Oh.
Did he just bamf out of existence and over to the other side?
Yeah, he just walked away.
He simply walked.
He wouldn't give me the money back.
Hey, Addie, do you see that nice old man that was just here?
Yeah, I saw him.
Just, what a treat, just knowing what he wants and ask for it. Just so direct. I love
perhaps
these people.
I'll link my arm with Tua and I'll say, perhaps we don't give out such large sums of money.
It was just one money.
But there's like smaller monies.
How much did he give him?
A
A
gold.
gold.
So perhaps just. And I take out like a silver piece and I give it to him because I know he's gonna give it away.
That actually just hurt my teeth. I hit my head so hard.
Oh no.
Vibrated down to the top row of my teeth.
I pocket the one monies, so
The one money.
give this one out next time.
I'm thinking about
We
like
need-
trying to confiscate the rest of the money, but then I'm kind of like, maybe.
I think we need to figure out a way to make Tor understand that some money is more valuable than others, whether or not we try to make it bigger, if it's
physically.
worth more.
I mean,
Sometimes when we give large sums of money, it creates a very hostile atmosphere for us, and people want to rub us.
I mean, it just looked like he could use it more than me.
He's not really going to use it, is he? He's almost at the end of his life.
Whoa. I would have never have thought of that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. You
Most
always have such an
insane shit
interesting
I've ever
spin.
heard.
Just. Okay.
Was that overly harsh?
I mean. No, I mean you're not wrong. But he could just go. What if he wanted to just have a badass next 30 minutes? What if he wanted some balloons and just like his own horse? Maybe a Jeff? No, was it Jeff? What? A horse named Jeff?
Josh?
Josh? Yeah, there we go.
I have war flashbacks. I say nothing. Actually, before we I look up at where I don't know the rest of the group are, I'm gonna say I think perhaps we should tell the rest of the entourage about what you told me just before we had to leave. If you're comfortable with it.
About beat. Do you think we should?
Mm-hmm.
But what if everybody gets mad at Beat?
That's not unusual. That's quite normal, in fact.
But he hasn't done anything yet.
Yes, but if it's in the future, if it's on the horizon, I would want to know.
But so this is. I was trying trying to ask my Tunoth about this. Like, why does it happen? Like, what if telling everybody that Beetle is going to be bad guy means that he becomes bad guy? What if we don't say he's bad guy, he don't be bad guy?
What did he say?
Well, I didn't ask him all of that in one thought. I kind of only gave him a half thought, and so he didn't answer my question the way I wanted to.
What did he say?
Probably something vague and not answering it. Like, you'll know when you see it, or only you can prevent forest fires.
Alright.
Which, forest fires being the metaphor for the
Yeah. Carnage.
beetling. Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, I won't pressure you either way.
I mean, I think they should know. I kind of told August.
Oh?
Well, I said Beetle needs a friend.
Oh. Well...
Because what if you
So
have
she's-
friends, and if you have a lot of friends, then you don't want to be bad, because friends will be mad.
Well...
So the more friends you have, the more not bad you be.
Here's what I'm thinking. Perhaps, if we tell the rest of the group, and Beetle is made aware of this potential future situation, that he will make better choices to avoid such a fate. But if he doesn't know, then we might fall into the rabbit hole of him doing the beetling.
The beetling. You're right. Should we... Can we tell him when we find a room?
Yeah, no, whenever.
Or do we want to, like, gather everybody in the street and just be like, Beetle's gonna kill us?
No. That's fine. Okay.
Do you want me to say it since I'm the nice one? I have a really good
It's-
way with my words.
Does that mean I'm not the nice one?
What? I never said that. You're
It's
putting
kind of
words
implied.
in my mouth.
I didn't put anything anywhere. I leave.
Wait! You're linked my arm!
I'm dragging you.
Hell yeah. As those two are dragged up the street, I will get to you in one moment, Roke. You see Beetle, this man, kind of walks around the corner. Would you stop
pants.
touching my inventory?
Sorry, just checking.
He squints.
I mean, Uncle disappeared a couple days ago, and he's not exactly the one for survival instincts. I'm sorry. I'll leave
Who is that great big beast with red eyes in the pastures as well? Pastures is the wrong word. In the hills as well.
Yeah, I heard about that. You got any idea? Is that all they know about the thing, or?
That is all they've been able to pry from those who have lived.
Well,
Which
quite
is
the
to say,
rampage.
no one has exactly seen it and lived.
Alright, well. Damn. I'm gonna miss Larry. He was a good man. I gotta go. I'm sorry. He just starts walking off the street.
Hell yeah. Beetle gone. Roke, you see a board appear, and then you see a big sign on this building that says Three-Eyed Mule Saloon. The notice board has a bunch of like missing posters for like cats, dogs, horses, a small child.
Oh, Jesus.
And kind of underneath, you see a sort of more yellowed poster. You can only see the bottom half. It says 1,000 gold.
I'll approach it and I'll lift the pages above it to get a better look at this one. I have a good feeling about who I'm about to see there.
Who would that be?
You do be correct.
How'd that get in there?
I'm gonna put it in session drops.
Oh yeah. I tried, people. I'm sorry. I didn't get good lighting or anything. It was very speed run.
It's a picture of me. Oh.
Yes, it is.
Lawrence, Beetle, and Tares.
And on that bombshell, we're gonna take a quick 5. Be right
Your name
back,
is
y'all.
Lawrence?
Your name's
I don't know why I did that. All right, we are back with a wanted poster.
Dead or alive.
Have a Toblerone.
Well, now there's only really one option. I'm going to look around and see if anybody's watching me as I plan to rip that one off of the job board and take it with me.
Give me a perception check.
Alrighty.
You see this old man is kind of peering at you from leaning on a wagon.
What an old man.
Is that the one who like was getting the money earlier?
Yeah.
Wait, he's back?
Yeah, he just kind of started walking up the street.
I'm not necessarily doing anything illegal. I'm just gonna take that with me and I'm gonna fold it up and put it in my satchel or whatever compartment bags I have. As if I'm gonna go after a bounty.
And as you kind of pull it off, on the back is what he's wanted for.
So I was not about to write that all by hand, dog. I couldn't. I was going to do it originally, and I was like, no.
I would love to see this.
I got about halfway through his name, and I was like, there's no way.
Yeah. Floor is yours.
No, you should read this out loud when we're all physically together.
Do I have it anywhere?
I don't know where my bit of it is. I know what some of them are, but not all of them.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, that's what I was asking for.
Oh, I think I put it in here today. Otherwise, I know where it is on my phone if I need to do that. We talked too much in this chat this morning. Fuck.
We did.
Ah, here it is. Here you go, Devin. I'm gonna send this directly to your doorstep. I've like
Ooh,
never
getting doorstep, nerd.
Doorstep nerd. There you go.
I mean that in the best and most possible way. I love you, Dev.
Look at his fucking face!
Dev, are you okay? Or is it just a laundry list of things that Beetle did in their previous life?
Oh my god.
I hope it's something like really just small.
Mundane.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I can't wait for
he stole the
No.
old man's Twinkie.
No. It's honestly, it's not great.
What did Beetle do?
I was just looking up like how many different crimes can I phrase in here.
How do I put myself in the electric chair without putting myself in the electric chair?
Well, I wanted to see if there was like funny criminal charges you could be charged with after like the usual suspects, and I found a couple of really funny ones.
What is this old man doing next to me now?
Friend of yours?
What are you, old man?
You look excited.
This fucking guy. It's stoked.
1,000 gold bounty. What's not to be excited about?
His eyes go wide. They already got that one. I don't know why it's still on the board. They say his ghost burned down the town. Ooh.
This town?
He points over to the derelict.
How long ago was that?
A couple few months, I think.
Couple
Such a
few
weird
months.
time
That's
frame.
a fucking phrase right there.
So just,
Few months.
did he was he alone or did he run with a crew? Looking at some of the stuff on here, hard to imagine it was done by just him.
Got any money?
Well, that's the funny part. He was running with some people, but I guess they're the ones that turned him in, and then that kind of wiped their stuff off the plate too.
Any of those folks still around?
Oh, you ain't met Sheriff Lewis?
No, but I heard he has a nice top hat.
He does have a nice top hat.
CJ.exe has stopped responding.
Of all the fucking people! Denny, I'm so fucking mad at you right now.
You gave Dennis the power to do this when you gave him your backstory.
Yeah.
I
Just
absolutely
throwing that one.
did. I absolutely did. I'm so fucking mad at you. Everything makes sense now. Thank you. I'll fucking kill you, Denny.
Dennis.exe has stopped responding now.
I hate that guy. Oh my god.
Thanks for the information, old timer. And I'll,
You got
reach
any
into I reach into my breastplate and I pull out 2 copper, which feels like an appropriate amount.
He
And
bites
I
it.
hand it to him.
It kind of bends a little bit. That's how you know it's real. Pockets it, scurries away.
Before I reveal all this stuff to everybody, I notice Beetle over there in the direction of the derelict town, and I'm gonna head over to him.
I would say you all probably meet up around now.
Okay. Real quick though, there is actually something I wanted to get off of him.
Okay.
Hey. Right now I need that letter back. We're back on Exandria. We're in a place where you might get grabbed and caught. I don't need any attention going to those kids. I take it back, and actually I hold it up. Would you mind burning it?
He just snaps his fingers under it and it lights up in green flames.
Yeah, he just holds it and lets it go down to the edge, and looking kind of like holds it up and looks at the town as the paper burns away, like in the background, kind of just mirroring what it once did.
What a cool shot.
Yeah.
I would imagine it's also reflecting in Beetle's eyes.
Ooh.
The sheriff's name is Lewis. Thought you should know. I'm gonna go meet up with the others. Find us when you're ready. Unless he wants to stop me to say something, I'm headed back to the 3-eyed horse saloon. Is that it?
3-eyed saloon.
3-eyed mule.
3-eyed
You were
mule.
close.
No,
Mule.
he seemed, when you found him, he seemed to kind of just be staring, sort of dissociating out into the charred part of the city, and he's still there when you leave. But he looks fucking mad now.
Best that he's prepared for it, honestly.
Wait, I'm gonna flip my fucking lid now that I know what's about to happen. I'm so angry. It's unreal.
Are we lighting people on fire? Are we just gonna burn the whole place down?
I'm gonna burn the
Bug them?
town down again. I swear to fucking God.
I'm gonna lean against the front rail and just kind of wait for everybody to show up.
Hello, bird.
This
guy's making the rounds.
Oh no, it's again.
I stare at him.
He sees Adelaide and runs away. Her
I said, 'cause
vibe's
I was-
off. I don't like it.
I was about to bite him.
I suppose, and I'm not gonna stop if Beetle starts walking here. I'm gonna pull out the, It doesn't really feel like airing out dirty laundry at this point because it's on a public job posting board, and Beetle knows what he did. And I show the wanted poster of Beetle, I hold up the front. And as you see, Lawrence, Beetle, Antares flipping you off. Roke is going to read on the back the list of crimes that got him that. Murder, theft, arson, aggravated assault, and battery, hijacking, bank burglary, fraud, highway robbery, indecent exposure, mayhem, identity theft, impersonating an officer of the law, potential violation of the natural order.
Bub Dub nods very understandingly when he hears arson.
Nah.
Oh, and one other thing. The new sheriff, the one who's apparently under Dyer's coin, apparently he used to run with Beetle back in the day. Anyways, when Bill gets back, let's go inside.
I just want to say, when I found that mayhem is an actual crime, I was delighted. And then I read what mayhem actually is, and I was horrified.
What is? Never mind.
It's permanently
Just-
maiming or disfiguring someone, basically.
Where is
Gotcha.
Beetle?
He gestures in the direction of the burnt down town. And where he's standing off to the side, kind of looking at it.
I sigh very deeply.
What
Comes from my
time-
chest.
Denny, what time is it?
I'm gonna get a watch. It's high noon!
Thought about it.
No, that's
Yeah,
for when he does the duel.
The sun is high in the sky.
God damn it.
It's 11:35.
Actually, murder.
It's a Sylvanian accent.
Do you think that he needs someone to speak to?
Do we need to play paper, rock, scissors, or boulder, parchment, shears?
Beetle will tell us if he wants to tell us something at this point.
I love Boulder Parchment Spears. Who's playing?
Spears? I have spears.
Alright. Let's head inside. Barkeep, as I understand, is the sort of person who knows what's going on around town. Or so I've been led to believe.
Does Beetle look unhinged?
When
More
does he not?
unhinged than normal.
Yeah. Especially beetling today. Do I detect a faint note of beetle?
Daring today.
Seems like he is trying his best to remain expressionless, which is very unlike him. But, you know how sometimes when you're near someone, they may not be saying anything, but their aura is just bad?
The vibes are off.
His vibes are legitimately rancid right now. This guy is one thumbtack in his boot away from lighting this town on fire again. My stomach, Dev.
Get stunned.
You can't be doing this
That's
when I'm
fucking
drinking water.
stupid.
Are we going into the saloon thing? Is that
Yeah.
Oh
what
yeah, let's go get
Yeah,
drunk.
we're-
Hold on, we
I
gotta
love-
flip the little squeaky doors.
I thought Colby was. I thought Colby was following this thought process, sir.
Of what? Of him being just unhinged?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I will lean to Addy. Do we break it to him now?
Give it a bit.
I'm gonna go
It
into
seems
the
like there's
saloon.
a lot on his plate in the distance.
I like the piano stops.
Ooh.
yeah. Ooh.
All right, you guys walk in. The air is thick with smoke. The place smells like the worst whiskey has just been spilled on the floor many, many times. You see a very
Smells like-
large skull hanging on the back. You see this man behind the bar.
That's a barkeep. That guy only sells cocktails that names are so long that it takes one sheet to describe it.
What were you saying, Nova? Oh, yep, 100%. And he's just sitting there shining a glass. Let me change the music.
I assume these are just randomly rolled tokens for the most part.
You've not seen them before.
Yeah, it's just the like one guy in the black hood over there just automatically looks suspicious.
Oh, I thought you were gonna ask about your huckleberry right here.
He's just kind of leaning down, drinking a drink.
I guess we should go to the doorway.
Someone just got thrown out of the bar.
Yeah, I heard.
It was the guy with the hood.
Yeah.
The bartender kind of calls out, "Bar service only."
I got it.
Are we? Guys,
If I look over where Adelaide is she trying to play pool right now?
Snooker.
I'm looking. Adelaide is looking down at this like it's the Da Vinci Code. Looking down at this with the most confused expression.
Vito rolls his eyes and starts walking over there.
Yeah, we will get that in a moment. Have you been here before, sir?
First time.
He
I
just
heard
slides-
this was the best place in town.
He gives out a very long sigh. Here's the menu. If you want anything, let me know.
Can I just get a round of your betterest ale?
Fuck's an ale.
Beer, drink.
Oh, we got beer. Hang on. I did make a menu, but I didn't like make a menu. It says dinner, and it just says whatever the fuck we're cooking. And then written on it in pencil says steak chili with cornbread.
The way you have so perfectly captured this. This is exactly what I was hoping for.
I hate that I'm now craving steak chili with cornbread.
Cactus wine for 5 silver, tarantula juice, which you don't know what it is, so I'm not going to read what it actually is. It's 5 silver, or 5 copper. Coffin varnish is 1 silver, and beer is 5 silver.
Okay. Can I redo my order now that I can read?
You sure you can read?
Hold up, I'm counting 2. I look over at the party. 2, 3, 4.
Someone please help him. Please.
I need 6 beers, and I need 2 of all the fancy drinks.
This fucking guy.
Oh my god.
We're gonna get robbed.
Can you say that one more time?
I want the tarantula pea, the coffin stain, the...
Are you asking him for that? Because he'll say we don't have that.
The drinks that he said, I'm pointing to them on the menu.
Okay,
I may
there
not
we
be
are.
saying them right, but I'm pointing.
Okay.
He ordered a round of beer for everyone, and
A
then
round of beer for everyone, and then just drinks to look at them.
By the
Yeah.
way, when you
Two
said for
occasional
everyone,
other
was that everybody in the bar or just us?
Just our group.
Okay.
And you meant like 2 of each of the
Yeah.
booze. Okay.
Yeah.
You see, he takes out 4 sort of like highball glasses, not highball glasses, little just like whiskey glasses. Takes 1 brown jug and another brown jug, and just kind of pours 2 of each, slides them across.
I motion to Bub Dub as the dude's doing things with jars, because I know Bub Dub does things with jars.
He then pulls out
He's a
6
friend.
beers from a cabinet. They are warm. And
Dusty.
takes the bottle cap off each of them and hands them to you.
Cool.
Can you count, or do I got to tell you how much you owe me?
Can I hear this motherfucker?
No.
Okay. Very good.
Not let Thor
I
talk
think,
anymore when
yeah,
people hear.
I just think back to what Addie told me, and so I take out the 1 monies that she gave me, and then I add 1 of my monies to it too, and give it to the guy. That should cover it, right?
If
Did you
each
just
beer
give
is
the man 2 silver?
No, 1 silver,
1 gold?
1 gold, 1 gold.
Okay. He takes it. That'll do it. Have a nice day. Lodging is 2 silver if you need a place to stay.
Oh, yeah, I'll slide him. He said so. So I match the colors. I give him 2 silver extra
You're not
for the
dumb.
rooms.
I don't understand.
I know. I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb. And I worked in a shop. So
None of this makes sense.
brain damage. It's that when he gets really big, and then when he gets really small, it like his skull compresses his brain a little bit as it's resizing.
To be fair, I never actually had to deal with money
To be fair,
previously.
True.
To be fair.
I feel like it's also obvious at this point that Tor likes to act dumber than he is.
True.
Intentionally.
People underestimate him.
Maybe he wants to make August feel better for being so fucking stupid.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton.
Shut the fuck up.
Let's see if it plays out.
You literally wait until my mouth is full of water
No.
every time.
But yeah, I'll bring all the drinks back to the table.
Okay.
And we have a room. And I'll let, I guess, the people still at the table that haven't wandered off know. And then I'll point out the tarantula. What is it?
Tarantula
Here-
juice and
Here's
coffin
tarantula juice.
Tarantino juice.
Yes,
Fucking-
Tarantino juice.
That's just foot sweat.
It's just toes.
Ew.
Oh, Kill
Fucking
Bill would be a
gross.
western. That's actually a western.
Ways.
Tor,
Can
Tor,
I
what
use...
the fuck
Go
did
ahead.
you bring back?
I brought beers for safety beers. Can I mean, I guess without using stuff, can I use some of my coldness stuff to try to make beers cold? Is
Put him
that...
up to your titties.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I can do cold damage. Can I cold up these beers?
With your druid craft.
I feel like you
So
can draw
this
craft it.
You
I
crack
could- I
open
mean,
a
I do
cold
have
one for
druid
the
craft.
boys.
Is that
But
how
Druidcraft
Druidcraft
does a-
works?
Druidcraft
It
doesn't say
is.
warm or heat stuff. I can make a puff of wind.
I can make a puff of wind.
Yeah, I can too. It's called breathing.
You know what we could
There we
say?
go.
He can imbue whenever he rages anything with.
Wait, it's
Elements.
prestidigitation.
I could.
Please
Prestidigitation.
don't rage in the bar.
He doesn't have to get big.
I don't have to be big, yeah.
Yeah, but
Prestidigitation can change stuff, but Druidcraft can't. I
Yeah.
can make a sensory effect such
you
as
can make a plant in there.
One of us does
Um,
have prestidigitation, by the way.
I can make odors, I can make falling leaves,
I
sounds of a
don't-
small animal.
I don't
You're
think you're
going this
equipped
far.
with the magic required to heat up 6
No, I
beers.
don't. 'Cause I think if I do that, I just break all the beers.
Yeah.
Oopsie doo. So yeah, okay.
Be honest, is there a goat in this saloon right now?
No.
I'm like 80% sure I just heard it go.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was
The
me.
goat is the chef, actually.
It's the bartender
I'm
who
the
was
goat.
rude.
Oh no, you didn't hear the menu. Never mind.
The bartender wouldn't tell me what this is, and I'll point to the Tarantula juice.
Can I sniff it?
Yes.
I chose the literal worst moment to walk away.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you know what these are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you sniff it. Give me a perception check, Nova, or survival.
Survival?
Such a bad sign
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
from the sniff.
With the sniff, it smells like Beetle's gun, even though he hasn't really used it. And like something spicy.
Spicy.
Did they put gunpowder in it?
Spicy.
Does it remind me of the rocket fuel I also sniffed?
No.
Is there any other of these similar glasses on any of the other tables?
Everyone has like a glass, with some brown liquid in it.
Good enough for me. I'll hold
That
up the
cough
turret.
really made me miss my grandma.
No.
It's insane. It was so phlegmy.
Shit.
What were we saying, Colby?
Oh, nothing. I'll just hold up one of the juices. I'll hold up a juice and look around at everybody.
Now that you're holding it up, there's some sediment in it. It looks like you've
Stir it.
You've had like booze before. It looks
Yeah,
like a brown liquor, but just with like some sediment.
Ah, it's like Goldschlager. Don't worry, buddy.
I think that's gunpowder. I really
Oh.
do.
We really should come up with a name for ourselves.
A little ghost in the back of your head. I heard Sparkle Motion's a good name.
Spoke marshal.
No.
No.
Oh, to friends.
I like it.
And I'm gonna down the Tarantula juice.
Tastes kind of like sulfur, maybe some nitrate, and cayenne, and also rye whiskey.
What
Is
was
there
the other one?
antifreeze in it?
Called Coffin Varnish.
Can I sniff that one?
Yeah, I'll just keep your thing rolling. It kind of smells oaky, maybe a little vanilla note. It is just a brown liquor, no sediment.
Can I lick it?
It burns.
La.
I just immediately start spitting and push it back across the table.
Do you not like it, August?
No, that icky.
That's icky.
Bob Dub's gonna pick it up.
You found something
And he's-
flammable.
He- I hate that you knew exactly what I was gonna do with it. I may or may not try to see if it, like, if I light it on fire, if it stays
Oh,
on fire.
God.
You can tell without looking at it that it has a very high alcohol content.
Awesome. He's downing it
Okay.
instantly.
Coffin Varnish is just bourbon,
Oh, lit.
but it's like shitty rot gut bourbon. So
Oh. The lowest tier of bourbon.
You hear the frog choking on his own spit.
I told you it's icky.
No, it's not. It's not. It's just. I wasn't expecting it.
Oh man! All right, what's going on at the pool table? Those
Yeah, Adelaide
next
was
in
on
the
the
queue.
pool table.
I pick up one of I pick up the cue ball and I look at it, kind of confused. It looks like a tiny moon. And I look up as Beetle walks over.
Kind
Oh,
of just
no.
ambles on over with amusement in his well, he doesn't really look amused.
Oh no, this guy's in 5 feet of me.
Who, the guy next to you? Or me?
Yeah, no, this guy.
Need someone to teach you how to play pool, there, ma'am.
Beetle rocks up to the table and
Blech.
slams a fist down on it as hard as he can.
Just instantly triggered.
She's already got someone to teach her things. That's real polite of you, though. Why don't you go sit on back down now?
Make
Enjoy
an
your drink.
intimidation check? Question mark.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
He squints.
Beetle growls at him a little bit.
Oh my god.
I don't like your vibe. All right.
Thank you anyway.
Bye.
Yeah, good luck with that one.
Thank you.
That guy was weirdo.
That guy was super weird.
That guy was weirdo.
I ignore the fact that you've just growled at someone, and I look back down at the full table, and I put the cue ball back where I found it.
It helped, did it not? It's a useful growl. You have no idea what this is, do you?
I've never seen such a thing.
Really? Do y'all got any kind of, like, table games? Where do you come from?
Not really. Not quite like this, at least.
I gotta teach you how to play beer pong. I'm real good at it. This is a pool. Well, some people call it snooker, but you're a square if you call it snooker.
Okay. I'm trying to evaluate whether I think that's a slur or not.
You know, I've always thought it sounded like a slur. I really do.
I decided not to say it.
Like a frog? Hang on, time out. Something important happened.
Hold up. Hold up. I saw that too. What the fuck?
Austin's eating like a frog. Moving on.
What?
He looks like he's just been
I
caught
love that
eating
we
a frog, too.
all just paused to notice exactly what he just did.
What the hell? Can't chew the frog?
Continue. I'm sorry.
Frogs don't chew.
Are you good at this game, then, Beetle?
I've played from time to time. You legally have to say that if you're a pool player. That's
true.
one of
That's
the
true.
rules. It's kind of, I don't know. It can be difficult, depends on the way you play it, but the general idea is you use this and he holds up one of the cubes. You knock the end of it there against the white ball, that's the cue ball. And you're trying to get all the little other ones into the pockets around the edges there. But typically, there's only one person, whatever ball you get in first, you have to stick with it. So if you get a solid color one in, you have to get the solid color ones in. If you get a striped one in, you have to keep putting the stripes in. And the last one is the 8 ball. So if you get all of your balls and you knock that one in, you win.
It seems simple enough.
Ugh. Yeah, that version of it is.
There's
It's like
different
some people have
versions.
all sorts of weird fucking rules with it, but I really don't care.
Do you want to play?
Absolutely, I do. I feel like you're gonna turn around here and, what's the term?
Hustle.
Hustle me.
No. No.
I guess I'm gonna show her how to rack them and then fucking try not to make an asshole of myself and at least hit the cue ball.
Alright, how can we do this? Can make a dex.
You don't have a mini game?
No. Can make a dex-based attack roll, or we can do D100s.
If you don't say 100s, you're wrong.
Performance or sleight of hand.
Up to you, CJ.
I would rather use something that's dex-based, just because it would make sense for me to be slightly better at this since I have played it before. Because if we're at this exact same skill level, that is weird.
We can do
Colby's
dex based.
asleep. Colby's so bored right now.
We can do the dex based.
Okay.
Hell yeah. So yeah, each of you roll like 10 dex-based checks. Whoever has the highest wins.
But just like 10
You want to go
d20
first?
plus something.
Probably just plus your dex.
Okay. So that's /r 10 d20.
You can just click dex on your sheet too.
I just click it a bunch of times.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
This is
Add it
gonna
all together.
hurt. Yeah.
Oh no, you're still doing pretty well, girl. Oh wait,
Beetle wins.
I don't think so. The bottom 3.
Not bad. As we're playing this, the most of the, yes, as we're playing this, I will turn, and it's like Wild Beetle's wedding because I want him to feel good while I speak. I don't want him to be in a bad mood at this point. I'm gonna say, the sheriff.
What
Thoughts?
about the asshole with the top hat? Sounds like a real piece of work. But I guess that remains to be seen. I'm sure I'll see him at some point, walking around on his high horse.
Around here, that could be literal.
Okay.
What'd you hear? What'd you hear?
Nothing.
You never start conversation for the sake of it, Ally.
I love
What's up with me?
conversation.
He gives you the biggest bitch please like he possibly can.
Well, I think you seem to be in a particularly foul mood. I wondered if there's some kind of correlation.
Isn't that just my default state?
I wouldn't describe it as foul. Something close.
That's so sweet of you, Ally.
You're welcome.
I don't like this town.
We can leave if you want.
Oh no, I think we've got plenty of reason to stick around for a little bit. So many new faces to meet. So many new people to see. You love meeting people, Ally. Like our gentleman friend over there. You really hit it off.
You're right, I did. Didn't I?
You turn it into a real conversationalist. Couple more months,
I
you might
just-
through a whole conversation about the weather with a stranger.
Great. Look, Beetle, I don't want you to,
Just be honest. What are you asking and why?
I don't want you to go off your rocker. Alright? I have a feeling that, you're going to lose your temper very soon.
It would be so nice to pretend that this was coming with a sense of concern for my well-being, but I know that's not it.
I do have a sense of concern for your well-being, Beetle.
Do you? Or are you concerned insofar as how it affects you and yours?
As far as I'm concerned, you are part of that group.
first I've heard of it. You saw my journal.
I did.
You saw that town burning down.
I did.
I feel like the puzzle pieces kind of put themselves together.
Just... I'm worried that perhaps if you find the vengeance that you seek in this town, then that is your end of the bargain fulfilled. And I'm worried what happens with your body afterwards, or what you become after that.
It doesn't matter. It's already done.
You don't really think that.
I do. But between what you and Roke always have to say, I'm doomed. It's over. I have managed to align myself with the most infallibly evil entity in all of the reality as we know it. And it's all connected back to that stupid god's damn moon. Which I hoped was a fairy tale, but you assured me it was not. So that kind of helped cinch things. There's no escape. There's no winning. There's no me going home, happy and carefree. I'm already on borrowed time anyway. It's just a waiting game.
Fine. If you want to give up on yourself.
Nobody else is.
Nobody else has, Peter. We're all here for you.
I just don't believe you. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? After all, every single other relationship or friendship I've had in my life has ended in someone dying or me getting my back stabbed, or both in certain cases. And now a new group of people come along and says, oh, you know, it's been bad, but this time it'll be fine. Trust us. We have your back. It'll be okay. And then y'all turn around. I know you're scared of me. You're scared of what I'm connected to, what I might become, and what I might do. I'm not stupid. You play nice because you don't have no other options. Which is reasonable.
Rita, sometimes you just talk yourselves into this spiral. None of it is true.
Why? What makes it untrue?
The physical evidence. If I was so unsafe around you, and if I did not trust you at least a little bit, do you think that I would still be present here? Do you think I would still enjoy a game of, what was it? Snooker with you?
Snooker.
Right. Do you think that, you know, the rest of this group would affiliate, come all the way out into the middle of nowhere? It's just... When you start speaking like this, Beetle, it makes me very worried that you are already accepting a fate for yourself that you do not need to accept. It's almost like you want to be the monster because it's easier.
And tell me what else to do. What other options
I don't know.
do I possibly have?
I'm not some kind of omniscient being. I don't have answers
You
for
seem
you.
like
I
it
just
sometimes.
comes with age.
Mm.
Just don't lose the rest of the humanity that you've managed to hang on to, at least. And if you can't do it for yourself, then I kind of glance over at the group, as I imagine like August is hacking up the beer at this point, and I wave my hand.
I think the bird's gonna choke to death.
It will. If you don't, I don't know, just let go of all the anger.
I think they drank the tarantula. That's a bad idea.
I think about telling Beetle about the beetling. And then I decide not to. Not yet.
Hell yeah.
I
Oh, God.
am gonna flip my lid. Because I was killed in this town. I came back in this town. And now, one of the jackasses who got me here in the first place has made sure to position himself as the new fucking sheriff.
Mm. I'm not saying that you can't kill them.
Isn't that giving in to the whole anger and vengeance thing?
I don't know. I'm tired of this now.
Tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad.
For someone who's lived as long as you haven't had a lot of conversations, have you?
I avoid them as much as I can.
Why? Isn't eternity
It's
boring?
very boring.
Well, go after the things that are fascinating. Look around you.
I glance.
It's
At the
gross.
goat.
It's gross and filthy and dangerous, but you gotta admit, it's interesting. You're never bored.
Beetle, I don't need life advice. Thank you, though. I have certain things that I have to do, and that is the way it is.
Beetle looks away from you and starts walking towards the front of the saloon.
Does it look like a dangerous walk? Like he's about to do something fucking stupid?
Yes.
I follow.
Right.
Ah!
Look
He
is
whispered that
overcome him.
loose stuff.
You get the distinct sense that he has just seen something, and he is going towards it.
Okay.
I'm trying to make eye contact with anyone I can, by the way, on the way out.
Yeah.
You will certainly get that, but while this is happening, Roke is talking to a barkeep.
Just real quick. As you said, sidle up to the bar. Hear that you folks have been having a monster problem?
Yeah, it's something out in them hills.
Is it localized, targeting a specific area? Or just wanderers?
Well, it's It's gotten people's, small animals off the homesteads. Allegedly got a kid, too.
Any bodies?
Nothing came back. They just described seeing red eyes in the distance.
I don't suppose any indication of how big it is, whether it be tracks or how large the eyes were far apart. I doubt that anybody got those details, but, what about time? Is there a time of day or night that it seems to happen?
Mostly happens at night.
The kid have parents around to talk to?
It didn't last too long after the kid got. They hightailed it out of here.
Jesus Christ.
Well, thanks anyways.
No worries.
I guess I start returning to the table.
In which you see Beetle walking with purpose.
Power walking out
Make
the
a
front
desperate eye
door.
contact.
As August is coughing, Bub is downing a drink, and Tor is doing whatever he is.
I'll probably notice that he start to move to the door.
Yeah, I just kind of knock on the table twice and indicate, like, we gotta go. Shit's going down.
Bubs is perceptive enough to understand when things are bad.
All right. We are not going to have to pull a map up. As you walk outside, you lost what you thought you saw.
What?
God damn it.
You do, however, see a cart with a blue
I bought a cart once.
dragonborn and a furbolg driving it.
You fucking what, mate? You fucking what? You fucking what?
It's your dad.
Woogie, woogie, woogie.
Fucking ripped my headset out. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe it. Oh,
She gets
oh,
excited. She assumes the pose.
oh my god. I mean, she's older than the last time I saw her, but I would absolutely recognize her, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh! Beetle just stands there in absolute fucking shock. There's no other. He just looks like he does not know how to process the information in front of him right now.
I missed the last 5 seconds.
He's in shock. He doesn't know what to do with his hands.
Yeah, you see this woman
Smash.
driving next to this guy.
Also smash.
I'm gonna
Is there a
put my
limit to
fucking
your
lid,
smash?
dog.
I take it apparently if she's older that it's been
No,
more
it's
than a few
yours.
months since he's seen that one.
I'm concerned.
What'd you say, Chan?
I said nothing.
Okay.
No. Don't come back to me.
Yeah, so they're driving a cart. There's a covered kind of crate in the back. And you see they kind of turn around and go to the back of this establishment.
The crate didn't have any markings on it, did it?
It said steak.
I'm trotting.
It's the chili supplies, that's all.
He peeks around the corner like a little fucking weirdo.
I'm just gonna sidle up to the corner.
Bill, get back here.
I walk up behind the other two and lean on the side of the post and I say, he's not doing very well.
Yeah, we can tell. He just kind of fucking ran off.
Yeah.
We have no idea what the hell is going on. It's not
Mm.
as if he's gonna tell us.
Y'all should
Do we
stay
chase
here.
after him?
Y'all should y'all. Oh, you're not even near me. Okay, I see how it's. I understand now what is going on. The math is mathing.
If something goes wrong, we'll hear the gunshots, and then we'll go running. Right now, he's dealing with whatever he's got to deal with, or not coping with it correctly, but it's nothing that we know about, and if we're there, we'll just make things more complicated.
Fair enough. I just don't want to see him get shot.
It won't kill him. Besides, from here, you won't see it happen.
That's fair.
Bub just plays with his pistol,
He's got a new fidget.
ready to kill anything that comes around the corner that isn't Beetle. No,
Does it have a cylinder that you like spin like a fidget spinner?
no, I'm just spinning around my finger.
Ah.
Beetle, what you saw when you were creeping, you see the furball woman went and shook hands with the bartender. They exchanged some money. The Dragonborn hopped off as well. Took a crate out of the back, put it in the kitchen of the place. They then got back. They kind of nod. They all shake hands. And the Dragonborn will help the woman up into the cart. Then get up in the other side himself. Can I help you?
Huh?
Why are you staring?
You're a furbolg. Is your sorry, I think I've been looking all over for you. Is your name Karina Antares?
You see her eyes kind of go wide, and then she just, and the cart bolts off.
I immediately summon my horse and go after them.
Magic doesn't work.
What the fuck?
Yeah, your daddy warlock patron says not now, kid.
Beetle just kind of watches them drive away, and then he just kind of lays down in the dirt and screams. Just one of these, just a Squidward. This is Beetle's no good, very bad, horrible day right now.
I just turn and look at the group and just be like, he's been gone a while. Should we check on him? Do we need proof of life?
You hear the scream.
Oh, there it is.
That's proof of life. We're good.
Goes
Oh.
back to spinning his gun. Two things that Bub Dub needs when he's in this town: a holster for his gun and a fancy flip lighter.
Who cares about investigating the...
And if you somehow manage to make it an arcane focus, Dennis, I'll love you forever.
Tori, you see Beetle on his back.
It's just laying spread eagle.
Buzzards are circling overhead.
I just
One buzzard in
let
particular.
out a very Addy-like sigh, and I just go and lay down like this next to Beetle.
I need a camera.
Trying to
for
make
this
it so it
campaign.
looks like we're hanging out.
You want to talk about it?
Woman problems.
Like, okay. What'd you do?
I didn't do nothing.
Why are you in the dirt?
Defeat. Humiliation. Meditation. Whatever Asian you so desire. I got it.
What were they doing?
You're delivering steak.
So if we go eat all the steak, will they make another steak delivery?
Maybe. I don't know. I think I gave her the spooks though.
Did you do that thing where you just come off super aggressive and probably talked really loud at her?
I just asked her name.
Did you actually, or did you go, "Hey, you," and then proceed to talk way too much?
I didn't do that.
Are you sure?
I am sure. I just said I apologized because I was a little shell shocked at the beginning, and then I asked is her name, and she just
Screw
got
off.
spooked. Yeah.
To be fair, the person I talked to in this town didn't give me their name either.
Yeah, well, people are like that around here.
After he said also that he was looking everywhere for her, so, you know, some strange man comes around the saloon watching you do your job. You say, "What are you staring at?" "Well, I've been looking all over for you."
Well, it's fair. She probably doesn't want people knowing who she is.
Why is that?
Her brother is a criminal.
Do we have to lay in the dirt much longer?
Got a comfy dirt. I can't lie to you.
Hey, Beetle.
Hey, Tor. Just say it.
Well, I mean, I just want to help you. You're my friend. Even though you're gonna kill us one day.
Oh, don't sell yourself short, Tori. You'll kill me first.
Well, that's probably the order of operations, but no.
So what did you see on your vision quest that's got you so spooked to me?
You know, I can't think of a better way to tell you this than laying in the dirt.
It's where I came from and it's where I'm going.
Well, okay. We should probably think more positive thoughts.
Oh yeah?
When we're
Hit me
talking
with
this.
it. Why don't you hit me with it? What's the positive thought you're about to tell me?
Oh, well, okay. So, hold up. I didn't have a positive thought for you this time, just that,
Okay.
you know, Dasselbranch and you kind of just murder everyone that we hear about.
Oh, this is in the hypothetical. It's not something that I'm actively doing.
No, this is what I saw.
Great.
But, to be fair, I didn't see you do it. And I also didn't see if you, like, pulled a fast one on old Dazzy B and we took him out together.
But it was me.
But it doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
Right before
Kill
that,
me.
I had another vision, so I had another set of scenarios, and they presented me with two options, and I didn't choose either one of what they laid out in front of me, because I just didn't like them. And if you don't like it, you
Just
can
like
choose
that.
what you want to do.
Well, quite frankly, Tor, all of my life choices have ended me here in the dirt next to you. No offense, you're great company, but the circumstances leave something to be desired.
I haven't told part of the party.
So you told Adelaide.
Yeah, she knows.
That's why she was trying to give me a friendly pep talk. Figured there was some reason.
You know, we all care about you, right, Beetle?
No.
Well, okay. First off, that was really fast and kind of rude. We do.
Did I tell you how I died?
No.
Well, to make a long fucking story really short, my last party, my group of people, my family even, some of whom I traveled with for years on end, they turned me in, they got money, and I got executed on a public forum. And now, one of those jackasses is the sheriff of the town, so evidently they got a clean slate too for their end of the bargain. So hats off to Simon, because he really worked that one in his favor. I don't think even I could have done that. But then again, unlike Simon, I'm not a backstabbing son of a bitch.
Hey, Beetle.
If I stab people in the front, what, Tor?
You do know that, like, people aren't the same, right?
They
Like,
keep proving themselves to be, though. That's the thing. Y'all keep saying these things to me like you expect me to just believe them.
So, like, when Roke had a chance to get 1,000 gold, and instead he told us to not use your name and hide you, and
What
didn't
good is
turn
a
it in.
bounty for someone who's already dead?
Well, I mean, we have proof that you're not.
Did say wanted dead or alive, to be fair.
Yeah.
This is the moment where Beetle, all remaining amicability drops. Tor, even where you have just taken this conversation was the absolute last place to take it. And he just kind of turns. He doesn't really turn his neck, he just kind of turns to stare at you out of the corner of his eye. He says, "What, Tor? You're fixing to turn me in now?"
Okay, Beetle.
There's not an answer.
Because it's not a question. We just wouldn't, so why would you even ask that?
You just wouldn't. Yeah, okay, sure. I'll take your word for it, and everything will be hunky-dory, and no one will ever have their feelings hurt again, ever. And the world will continue to spin on in peace and harmony.
Squinson trying to understand sarcasm.
Squint said, "I have autism." Just do me a favor. Yeah? Dazzle Branch comes and gets me. Make sure you put me down for good that time.
I'll just nod and pat Beetle's hand. Like this.
There's a long moment where you just feel the back of a cold hand not respond at all to you, before he just kind of reaches over and loops one finger into yours.
I'll just stay laying in the dirt for as long as Beetle wants to.
We're dirt boys. We're dirty boys. We're boys on the dirt.
All right.
You want to go punch a cop?
What are the rest of y'all up to? Anything else from me is going to take us ages past the end of the game. So the floor is yours.
Ah!
Should we wish to explore anything?
I look back at the rest of the group.
So I just got tossed out.
I'm going to say, so, actually, you know what? It's not my place to say that. Have we got a room yet?
I think
Tor
Tor
said
paid
that
for-
he got a room.
Hmm?
Tor said
Oh,
that
we
he
did get a room.
got a room. I don't
Okay.
think he asked if there were more than one room.
Oh. So we have one room for everybody.
Yeah, I think
And there
we
was
should-
one bed.
I think we should go ask if we can get more.
I'm
than
not
one
gonna
room.
Charlie the Chocolate Factory with all y'all. Fuck. I'm just gonna say the monster. Apparently, the monster comes at night. So while it's still out,
Oh.
while the sun's still out, I'm gonna go investigate that burnt downtown.
You think this monster... Oh, goodbye.
You can say something like before he leaves, he'll stop at the edge of the porch.
You think
In
this
case you were-
monster...
Sorry, we had to throw in the generic Roke saying at the end of that.
I'll go with you, actually. I glance at Bob Dub and I hope that he will sort out the room situation. And I'll go with Rogue.
All right.
Bub Dub walks into the bar to go ask for more than one room.
Y'all best not use a UV light in that room, a black light. You're gonna have a bad time.
The bartender will tap the sign. They're 2 silver each. He has 3 more.
3 more. Bub Dub will just buy the rest of them.
Okay.
I'll just hand over, what is it? 10 silver per gold.
It's
Yep.
6
I'll just hand.
silver.
Yeah, so it'd be 6. Oh, wait, never mind, we're good. I'll just hand him the 9 silver that I have.
There we are.
Just 9 silver total. And I'll also ask him if he can put a empty barrel or something in one of the rooms.
He nods. Looks confused, but nods.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. Nova. Everyone has left you. What are you doing?
Fuck, I don't know.
It's time to
Just
buy.
standing here, I
I'm
guess.
find the dirt cuddle pile. Come on.
I'm just fucking T-posing on the porch.
Very good.
You should come join the dirt cuddle pile.
They chase a tumbleweed down Main Street.
Rocks fall, you die.
That probably would happen, but I guess I'll go check and see if Tor is still alive.
Why not me?
You're already dead, and you keep making a point of it.
Yes.
It'll just kind of looks up at you when you come around the corner and just pats the patch of dirt next to it that's not occupied by Tor.
I'll just flop on down.
You-
Just the simple bros.
He'll kind of loop his arm around you like you're a very comforting stuffed animal and pull you into his side. It's my comfort bird. I need it in times of crisis. There is one creature I trust, and it's this little fucking freak with an IQ of 3.
Hell yes. So, as we pause here until the next game, Adelaide, you look to the sky, just, I don't know, just cuz, kind of longingly. Maybe some during the day you can catch a glimpse. And you do. You see the moon in the sky. Barely visible during the day, but behind it, you see poking out a bit of red. And that's that's where we're gonna end it.
The happy saloon music still going.
Sad face.
Bro, I am in emotional.
Oh, man. Hey, leave
Thanks
my
for
home
hanging, y'all.
alone.
Bye.
Bye.